Oh, damn, not another one.
Bass drops, here we go again. Recycled tracks that never end.
Hey y'all, Joefer here, the cranky old gay guy. It is Tuesday. I think it's the 29th of April, and it is wet and cold and rainy outside. And chilly. But what's got me down today is house music. That's right. I am cranky as all get out over house music. You know what I'm talking about? They play it in clubs. They play it on playlists. It's that thumpa, 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 thumpa music that is the same beat track for every song. They just change little things about it. Occasionally they'll throw in lyrics that just are super repetitious and repeat over and over and over again. And it makes me crankier and crankier as it goes on. Yesterday, I had a similar situation, but it wasn't house music. It was dance music, like Sabrina Carpenter and Dua Lipa and Casey Abrams and all of those artists that sound very similar to each other. And particularly Dua Lipa, I had to sit through a playlist that was pretty much 95% Dua Lipa. And I do think she has a good voice, but her music is pretty sucky. It's got the same beat track, and it's over and over and over again. Every song is about going to the club, something over alcohol and getting high, and then love, break up, love. The music is designed for 13-year-old girls. That's my opinion. That's the way I see it. But I was around someone all day yesterday, and it was their choice of music, and it drove me crazy. Absolutely crazy. Crankier than you could imagine. But I held my tongue because I complain about this person's music frequently. And I held out until like the last hour, and I had to say something like, does the people, I don't know. I tried to be polite, but I did tell them, and I thanked them for playing that crap yesterday, because that gave me the topic of today's show, which is house music and dance music and how it makes me cranky. I think there is some talent there. I think there is some creativity, but I think that music needs to go back in time a little bit and actually put real bands together as opposed to a vocalist with background dancers and then synthesized music. I'm not complaining about synthesized music. The opening and closing credits of almost every one of my shows is synthesized. It sounds more like there's a band or a guitar player, but it is AI music. I don't think that these dance tracks that drive me crazy are AI music. I think that they are produced in a studio, but they are using tracks from other songs. And the biggest problem, I think, is the whole percussion drum track, because it's just the same, and it's not really drums, it's just a beat track. But it's over and over and over, and it's the same beat, song after song after song, and it doesn't seem to matter who the artist is. If it's that genre of music, it's got the same beat track that just goes on and on and on. There's very few lyrics in any of these songs, maybe a chorus and two sets of lyrics, and then they just repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat, and it makes me cranky and cranky and cranky. I'm not saying crankier, because that's just a given. It makes me cranky. And it calmed down a little bit, because I know I'm going to hear some of this today. And I prefer to listen to podcasts during the day, or put on a Pandora station, let's say Broadway show tunes, because then there's a story as opposed to just that constant thumpa, thumpa, thumpa beat. I also play a lot of 1970s rock because not only is it melodic, rhythmic, it has a story, and actual vocalists, actual guitar players, actual drummers, actual keyboardists. It's not just a montage of sounds put together so someone can repeat the same 7 lines and dance in front of a camera. Now, I know that makes me sound like an old fuddy-duddy, but it's the way I see it. I don't know if you agree or not. And we'll quickly revisit house music or dance music and clubs. Sometimes you will go to an event and the DJ will play a mix of music, hopefully danceable music if it's a dance thing. But other times it's more like a thumpa loud beat. The bass is too high. It's more like a trance music. And I don't see how anyone can enjoy it unless maybe they're at an elevated level using some kind of influence where they don't really hear anything. They just feel the beat. And if that's what it's for, that's great. But it would be kind of cool if that's the way it was advertised. So the normie that goes in, and when I say normie, I just mean old, that's me, goes in and doesn't have to suffer through it. They can avoid going in or they can bring earplugs. Again, that's me. And that happens more than you would imagine. And it happens also at the river. Another thing that gets me cranky is house music at the river. I don't mind if I'm out and I'm walking on a trail or on the beach and I hear someone's playing classical music or even opera or, you know, just generic pop music that, again, has some substance. But when you go to the river and someone has the portable speaker and they've got it tuned to their playlist and it's all this dance music and they got it loud, it defeats the entire purpose of going to the river, to the beach, where you can relax in nature. It's bad enough that there are boat sounds and they let jet skis into the channel. They're obnoxiously loud. Also makes me cranky. But when you play music where everyone can hear it, it's rude, inconsiderate, and you're playing trash music. Now, given it's my taste in music is not everyone's taste in music, I get that. But if you can hear the music that you're playing more than 5 feet away from where you're at, put on headphones. Don't share it with the public. The public didn't ask to hear it. Particularly that stuff they call dance music, house music. Okay, that's all I got. I do want to mention that the dance music, Sabrina Carpenter, that kind of stuff. Again, I think that the musicians or the singers have great voices. I just think that they are really hindering themselves by being played so often. Like Dua Lipa is every third song on every station is Dua Lipa. And again, great voice, but the music sucks. The music has no substance, none whatsoever. And it makes me cranky. Yeah. And again, I think that music is designed for 13-year-old girls who are trying to emulate whatever it is that's in the song. And while we're on that issue, let's talk about lyrics going to the club, getting bottle service. Who does that? Seriously, who does that? Who spends every waking moment going to a club to listen to dance music? Now, I understand people go because they want to meet people and they want to hook up. I get that. But every one of these songs revolves around that. And I would hate to think that those 13-year-old girls are actually being influenced by this music to think that that's what they should be doing. Don't go to the club. Go to the library and study. Get an education, go to a house party where you can meet your friends and do whatever it is you want to do at this house party. Stay away from the clubs. You're underage. And when you become of age, stay away from the clubs. Go occasionally. Don't go all the time. They're going to suck you dry money-wise. You're going to meet people that you might not want to meet. You might be picking up habits that you don't want to have later in life. Never get bottle service. You're throwing your money down the toilet. Don't sit in the VIP section. You're throwing your money in the toilet. VIP section. It's a nightclub. There are some booths. Well, we're going to rope off one of these booths. We're going to call it a VIP section. And you're going to pay more to sit there. But we're going to bring you bottle service. Well, it's the same seat that you would get anyway, except now you're behind a rope. And there's someone there saying, no, other people can't come. It's exclusive. Do you really need that? No. Why would anyone want to elevate themselves or be seen in an elevated state where they are so special that they have to sit behind a rope and keep everyone away from them? I get if someone is a celebrity and they're being bothered by the crowd, why they would want a private space. But if you are a celebrity who needs that kind of privacy, you're probably not going to go to a nightclub and sit behind a velvet rope where everyone's still going to be seeing you, right? Because what if you have to go to the bathroom? You don't get a private bathroom. You're going to go to the same bathroom that everyone else in the club goes to. So again, I think it's an image that film and TV and media really try to promote. Why? I don't know. I don't know why anyone would want that. But again, that's me. And I'm cranky and I'm old and I'm gay. Does that mean I don't go to gay nightclubs? No, I go to gay clubs. Yes. I don't go to dance events often, but I do on occasion. I can't see doing it every weekend. No. When I was younger, could I do it every weekend? I might have been able to energy-wise. There was a period when I first came out that I think I went to a gay bar like 4 nights a week, but it was also a country western dance bar. So I was actually learning to dance and dancing. And I did meet a lot of people. And that's pretty much where I met most of the lesbians in my life, was through country music and country dance. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think I'd be going to bars. And now, well, physically I can't take it, but I also realize that it is a time suck, and there are plenty of other things in the world I would like to get done, as opposed to standing around a bar hoping to meet someone or be seen by someone. That's all I got for you today. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, I will see you tomorrow. And this is Joefer, the cranky old gay guy, telling you, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, to stay cranky, my friend. Stay cranky. Bye-bye.
Bass drops, here we go again. Recycled tracks that never end. Overproduced, it's hollow and loud. Nothing fresh, just pleasing the crowd. They sing about the club so trite. Bottles popping, same old night. Heartbreak and love on repeat. House music's trap is on this beat. Same beat, same song, nothing new. Endless loop of deja vu. Every track's a copy paste. House music's vibe, a total waste. Female vocal auto-tune galore. Fake emotion, can't take it anymore. 4 on the floor till my ears give out. Where's the soul? What's this about? They sing about the club so trite. Bottles popping, same old night. Heartbreak and beat. Same beat, same song, nothing new. Endless loop of deja vu. Every track's a copy-paste. House music's vibe, a total